This is Sean from Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. We're going to get back to WWE news, rumors, and headlines. But right now, we want to give you a little description. We want to go a little in depth. We want to give you a different perspective of the situation, a little walkthrough of what we went through in the last week of having Riley Shauna in our life, loving, satisfaction, gratitude, support, respect, cries, certainly no lies, stress. It was not without its, it's a lot of scary times. There were times the reason. Well, let's go back here. Lynn went to the hospital because something wasn't right. Something wasn't adding up because our baby that was in her body, that she was making, that was growing every single day, that was developing inside of her. There was kicks, there was punches every single day. But then came last week on what was it
Tuesday.
last Tuesday. We're in an appointment, not a doctor's appointment, but another appointment that she had. And Lynn, let's walk us through that a little bit.
Well, I hadn't felt her move since 5 o'clock in the morning. And then it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and she still wasn't moving. So I went to the hospital, and they hooked me up to the monitor to see if they could see any, they call it accelerations. And she wasn't moving. So they did an ultrasound, and she wasn't really moving on that either. So, yeah, the doctor was just going to keep me for another 6 hours to repeat the ultrasound to see if there was any improvement, and talked about how she didn't want to do a C-section because my daughter was breech, which means she was not head first.
No, she was breeched the entire pregnancy.
The entire pregnancy.
She did not move.
She just sat on her bum.
She was lazy.
Yes, her head was in my ribs. And she didn't want to do a C-section until 37 weeks, and I was 34 weeks and 6 days. And so my doctor leaves and everything, and another doctor comes in that did the ultrasound, and she wants to check to see if my water broke, but it wasn't broken yet. But she said I was dilated 1.5 to 2 centimeters, which means I was in labor. And then she checks me a half an hour later, and I'm 4 centimeters. So
things are moving fast.
Oh, they're very fast.
Very quick.
And Sean had left to go bring Viper, which is our dog.
Now this was before, unbeknownst to me.
Well, yeah, because
she was going to be pregnant.
In labor.
Was in labor, going to deliver exactly.
Well, he didn't know. He left before he knew I was dilated.
Exactly. Didn't expect that because she wasn't supposed to have our baby until December 9th to the 30th. So this was totally out of nowhere.
So my doctor comes in and she says, well, "Where's your boyfriend?" And I said, "Well, he's going to go bring my dog to the vet so they could, board him because I can't take care of him and Sean can't take care of him because we're in the hospital
for a week."
And thank God he turned around on the highway because it was so much traffic, because I had to call him because my doctor comes in and says, "Where's your boyfriend? We're having a baby in 20 minutes.
C-section time."
C-section time.
And that is where everything unfolded. That is where everything came into hand, ladies and gentlemen. And then once the C-section happened, she was played to Nirvana.
Yes.
There was a few songs played during this time. She was delivered. She's healthy now. Like I said,
She wasn't doing very good.
She had a low blood sugar.
Oh yeah, it was in the teens.
It was in the teens, ladies and gentlemen. That was in the teens.
So if I hadn't went to the hospital when I did,
she may not be here today.
Be here right now.
So it was a miracle that we were pregnant. It's a miracle that she's alive. It's a miracle that she's here, and she is improving and she's getting better each and every day.
6 days in the NICU, which means the neonatal intensive care unit.
We were 6 days in the intensive care unit with our daughter. And ladies and gentlemen, part 2 coming up, the walkthrough of the pregnancy. Subscribe.